Flamma, the voice of Ion, explains that Ringo's problem comes from within Arrow's heart. Revealing a labyrinth she calls the Soul Matrix, she sends the team into a construct of Arrow's mind. Welcome back, my friendly friends, to more Soul Hackers 2. Pharaoh Fiasco here, and last episode we got introduced to the Soul Matrix, which is very obviously our grind dungeon. And if you take a look, you'll be able to see that everybody is now level 10. It doesn't actually show it here. There we go. I basically wanted to keep going until we could get Gremlin, and then I had to keep going until we actually had a demon try to make a contact with Gremlin. But now we are plenty strong.
This might be as far as we go.
I was actually expecting for us to only be partway in.
Hey Flamma, anything we can do here?
This rupture is caused by the disparity in thought and cognition between Ringo and the human connected by her soul hack.
So our soul level with Arrow has to go up before we can keep going, I guess.
So it's about the differences between me and Arrow.
Well, they're totally different people. There's gotta be a million unique things between them.
Correct. In the Soul Matrix, these myriad points of disparity take this form. This is a mutual lack of understanding between Ringo and the Summoner. With a more sympathetic connection, their soul level can be elevated.
Meaning this will all fix itself if they make nice. Be friends?
Making nice is a more ambiguous term than I would use, but yes, that is essentially correct.
So, what would happen if we tried to pass through this without boosting our soul level?
We'd probably get disintegrated or something, which would be interesting if Arrow died inside of his own soul, or inside his own mind.
It is not recommended. Doing so would induce immense stress in the human psyche.
We don't know how it would affect you either. Better play it safe for now.
Yeah, I know. Just curious.
I was expecting a big fight.
Currently, however, your understanding of one another may be enough to proceed. Try approaching the rupture.
Okay, so I guess there's no, you don't have to reach, a C level in soul rank or something like that. Just having 12 points is enough.
Got it.
Soul level in the Soul Matrix. The soul level is a numerical representation of Ringo's relationships with her allies. A higher number indicates deeper mutual understanding between them. Exploring deeper into an ally's soul matrix may require a high soul level. This gate can be unlocked. Necessary soul level for Arrow 5. Current soul level for Arrow 12. So it's basically impossible to not be able to proceed at this point. Gates. Within the soul matrix, you will encounter walls blocking off the depths of your allies' psyches. In other words, gates. Unlocking a gate will require that ally's soul level to have reached a certain threshold. Are you sure you're ready to unlock the gate? Yeah. Whoa! Summoner skills. Summoner skills are special skills that only devil summoners like Ringo and her allies can learn. They are unlocked within the Soul Matrix. More skills become available as your soul level rises to certain thresholds. Once learned, summoner skills are never forgotten. Learning a summoner skill or learning a skill might unlock more possible skills to learn, so consider this as you pursue more summoner skills. Strengthens strengthens the healing power from demons on recon. Int hack. Vengeful opportunist. That sounds familiar. Was that a skill in SMT5? I know this isn't, because that sounds so familiar. There's definitely no way that that's we're getting adept healer though.
Hey.
Summoner skill. Your way of fighting can be risky, Ringo. Watching you in combat always puts me on edge. Well, I'm still getting used to having a physical body. I gotta keep testing my limits. Well, let me know if you get yourself hurt. I'll do what I can to help. You know first aid, Arrow? Always heard it was a good skill to have. And somehow I always end up looking out for the reckless types anyway. He's talking about that dude who killed him, no doubt. But unless there's new...
Cautious.
Okay. Oh, that's different. I was literally about to say, unless there's new demons, risky enemies. Sometimes you may find dangerous foes known as risky enemies roaming dungeons. You cannot knock them down with a slash, and they're very powerful, so it's usually best to avoid them. But if you're determined to confront one, make sure you're prepared. Man, we didn't grind all these levels for no reason. Be careful, Ringo. I strongly recommend you avoid contact. Nah, dude.
Incoming.
Oh, it's already seen us. Alright, buddy boy. You want some action? You got some. That's it? Just 3 Tsuchigumos?
Anyone else feel
You
like
like
running?
that?
Sometimes you gotta risk it.
Ooh, they're
Could
level
be
15
risky.
though.
How's this gonna go?
It's probably fine.
Well, we just saved, so...
Lowest
Yeah.
kill streak buys drinks. Feeling lucky?
No way to tell.
Let's see what we got. Cool.
Here goes.
Don't know till you try.
See if they're bad against
Deep
Boo-Foo.
That's gotta hurt.
We probably shouldn't be spreading our damage
Look at
out.
this power.
Decrease all enemies' attack for 3 turns.
Eat this!
Oh, and we found a...
Out of my way.
one of our demons found like a ring of cosmic ruin or something like that. And it gave Ringo an additional 30 points of SP. Or MP, rather. So that's why her MP totals are so much higher than everybody else's.
Ow!
Nothing to it. Of course, if I hadn't grinded, then this would have been something completely different. But,
Help me out here.
do we want to go for the Tarukage? Sure.
Take your position.
This
This
side.
should do it.
Right.
What's our
Go
opener?
time. That should do it.
Do it,
All right.
Saizo.
Do it, Size.
Aim for the weakness.
Do it,
I hear you.
Saizo.
Let's go ahead and get you.
All across. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
we're gonna have
right.
everybody
Go for the
jump
go-ahead,
1.
Ringo.
Thought so.
Looks painful,
this.
Arrow.
Let's
Got a hunch?
try Ruin.
Here goes! How's that?
No.
Out of my way.
Dang. We got it next turn, though. Another Zeo. Which, dang, they really don't like Saizo. And actually, I was thinking about that because the more I was playing, god dang. I was like, Saizo's character design is the only one that's really not doing it
Time
for
to
me.
kick it off.
Okay.
Like, I think everybody else looks so incredibly cool,
Lowest kill streak buys
but
drinks.
Saizo just doesn't.
Don't count me out.
Let's go.
And I'm not
this
saying,
hurts.
and another thing, it's like,
Man, this hurts.
Let's go.
Man, this hurts.
We can't lose
I
you
guess
here.
that other thing is irrelevant.
Appreciate it.
But yeah, his is the only one that's not doing his
You're hurt
character
bad,
design.
Saizo.
Okay.
That'll work.
And the more I listen to it,
This oughta be
Get him, Saizo.
because while I still don't recognize who Arrow or Saizo's voice actors are, I
hear
feel like Ringo. I don't know who Toa from Trails. I don't know who her voice
Looks like
actress
it'll
is,
Ringo, this
but it
side
sounds
is
like
it.
her doing a deeper voice,
Big damage.
which is crazy to say because Ringo's voice is still
Well
really
done.
high.
Switching to
But
offense.
you know what? Oh, we did try Agi. We haven't tried Gun though.
Got a hunch?
How's this gonna go?
Here goes.
Blocks Gun. All right. Well, now we know. One down. Arm Chopper. That'll lower our strength. And kill Saizo. Crap. So,
Analyzing stats.
I actually
I'll get
used
serious.
my revival bead. As you can see, we don't have it.
Now.
So,
Time. Good idea.
This ought to do it.
Saizo won't get anything from this. That sucks.
Good hit.
What are you doing, Milady?
I miscalculated.
Let's do
They certainly hit hard. Let's
a
reset the
medicine.
clock. Whatever it takes.
Saizo's
The
down.
arm chopper keeps
Someone fix
critting
him up.
us. We're not gonna have a good time.
that?
Only 16.
Too
It'd be the
late
same
for
if we
revenge.
used Ruin. Dang. I really don't want Saizo to fall behind, though.
I was waiting for that.
I'm alright.
That should
Ringo,
do. You got this. Go for it,
I
Ringo.
hear you.
We're definitely gonna win.
Got it.
But I'm probably going to reload the save, buy
it,
some
switching
revival
offense.
beads,
Here goes.
and then take these dudes down. Because there's no reason to, like, just
say that
leave
wasn't half bad.
Saizo out. Giant killer. Yeah, see? He got less experience than everybody else.
Oh.
Yeah, eat whole is whatever, but...
Are you hurt?
Alright, yeah. We're gonna reload the save really quickly. And then from here, even though, like, what is it? Even though we've already seen all that stuff, I haven't been back to the place yet. So we'll go ahead and hit up Monse Realm. Do that first. Get ourselves some revival items. 1 button full recovery. I never use this. It doesn't really matter which game, because I prefer being able to, like, piecemeal recovery people. Like, it's fine if someone is still missing 20 or 30 HP if it means that you've got enough to use a spell 3 times in battle, for example. At least in my opinion. I don't know. Maybe full recovery is godlike and I'm just too small brained to be able to see it, but yeah. Exit. Still very unclear to me how we're getting to the bottom of the friggin' ocean, but we don't have to go directly back to Shinsando. Let's go to the Compsmith. I guess it's kind of interesting that they don't have us, because, like, you don't have to click Monse Realm in order for it to expand the options that are in Monse Realm. You can just go directly to them, but it still stands us outside. Okay.
What'll it be this time?
So let's first upgrade, because we've got plenty. Decreases MP cost of physical skills. Is there a reason I can't buy this? Oh, right. We don't have enough stuff.
Will this be all? Thanks.
Nice.
Will this be all? Thanks.
And then...
Will this be all? Thanks.
and she uses Psy. Pretty interesting. Her attack, or... okay, her Fizz Arcana... yeah. Even though it's the same Fizz Arcana, it requires different materials.
Will this be all? Thanks.
That is extremely interesting.
Will this be all? Thanks.
I also think it's kind of interesting how the girls are like the close range fighters and the dudes are the long range fighters. Gunfire, True Nitrium, and Wilder Cotton. Alright.
Need anything else? Come again.
I mean, not really. Nothing else we can afford at the moment anyways.
You're always so cute.
So, we need revival beads. We can buy... why is it saying max 6? Oh, because we only have 6 shaman's marks.
Will that be? Thank you.
That's crazy. Slightly restores MP for 1 ally. Okay, so shaman's marks, hopefully they become aromatic wood chip. And you need 4 of them to create a shard. Or you need 2 of them to create a shard and 4 of them to create a thing. And we got an aromatic wood chip from the thing. Alright, but I don't know. Spending them all on revival beads,
Come again.
I definitely don't regret that. Now, next up, Can we just go directly to map skills? So are we gonna be able to, is there like some sort of investigation we can do? East Shipping District. Various items are sold here at remarkably low prices. Karakucho is a haven of indulgence and commercialism. We never went to the Club Cretaceous, did we? I'm about to do that because last time there was that investigation icon and we met Saizo and got his cutscene and it didn't give us the opportunity to come back here, so let's see if we can take on requests. Revives one ally with a small amount of HP. And it'll only let us carry 2 Recarm cigarettes. Restores 40 MP to an ally.
Will this do it? Thanks a bunch. Is there anything else? Please come again.
We just want the good stuff. Alright, and now Club Cretaceous is... Here it is.
So this is what they call a club.
Well, from the looks of you, I take it you live on our side of the world.
I'm guessing that's Madame Ginkgo.
Huh?
Sorry for surprising you, stranger. The pleasure's all mine. I'm Ginkgo, Madame Ginkgo to some of our summoner regulars.
Yeah, and Madame Ginkgo still sounds like Lucian Dodge. And Madame Ginkgo being voiced by Lucian Dodge is exactly how I figured that was Madame Ginkgo.
Nice to meet you, Madame Ginkgo. I'm Ringo, but I'm not exactly a summoner. What do you mean, your side of the world?
Here at Club Cretaceous, we provide certain specialty services to the people of this city. More specifically, we put clients in contact with summoners for private contracts.
Really now? Sounds like this place is good for more than the nightlife. So if I drop by, I can hear about some local problems that need a summoner's skills? That's what you're saying?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Why tell me about this? Sounds like you want me in on these jobs. Got something you want me to do?
I'm sure I will soon enough. Saving the world is certainly a noble cause, but there are times when you must narrow your scope and hear the smaller voices.
Hey, I agree. Plus, we could always use more money. So, Madame Ginkgo has a sculpture of Skaha on the left, Inugami, Mokoi, and Kahulin on the right.
All I'd ask is that you help the people who need it. That's the true calling of a devil summoner, after all.
Sounds fun. Might help me get the information I need, too.
Please, come in.
Club Cretaceous. Clients in need of summoners' help will send requests to Club Cretaceous, the domain of Madame Ginkgo. Here, you may accept requests and hear Madame Ginkgo's briefings before setting off. Clients will have icons above them indicating the current status of their request. Keep track of these to get a quick sense of your next move. Merch search.
Allow me to explain.
Perhaps you've seen the store De La Mancha on this street. Our client for this request works there, a girl called Yume. Even I've shopped there on occasion. We've talked enough that I know something of her troubles.
To tell the truth,
a short while ago she lost something of great importance to her. It's left her in clear distress. I did some inquiring myself, and after some investigation, I can say with confidence that a demon is responsible for this. Okay, so Madame Ginkgo doesn't just rest on her laurels then.
I ask that you handle this as well.
Consider this request placed on my behalf as well as on hers. I'd be grateful if you could help. Yeah.
I humbly ask this of you.
And new items. I should have taken more time to read that. I didn't realize it was going to be like a summary screen there. But, yeah. New items, huh? My thanks. I suggest you head to De La Mancha and get the details directly from her.
Listen closely.
Do you know Zafiro in Shinsando? The client works there. The job asks that you search for a certain accessory of sorts. It's not the kind of job we usually handle, but... It seems that the client's desire for said accessory is so strong that it may be stepping into dangerous territory. Think you can solve his problem and prevent him from meddling in our world? New items at Zafiro.
I humbly ask this of you.
Thank you for all the hard work thus far. You can ask the client himself for the details over at Zafiro. Just as the cross is used to ward off vampires, a variety of accessories are often used to ward off the many different types of demons.
What do you think?
Your encounter with him should prove most enlightening. So, we've already got Shafuri bombs. What else could he give us? Oh. Okay, so also on the left side, there's a Yatagarasu and a Nekomata, it looks like.
This is a request from a fellow summoner.
Okay, I thought she was going to read the whole thing. They're asking for help with a job of theirs. It involves the elimination of another summoner. Oh my god. Sad as it is, there are those who would use this power for evil.
How deplorable.
They let their power corrupt them. Day by day, they stray further from the path, until they cross a point of no return. But the Phantom Society wants to destroy the planet. How much more evil do you have to be before it's okay to take requests to kill you personally? I wonder. Because, like, apparently on the whole, the Phantom Society is on the up and up enough to just be able to rub elbows with everybody else. Except for whoever this is. Once these malignant summoners are condemned, bounties are placed on their heads, attracting those summoners willing to enact justice. Today, you shall be assisting in such a case. Your client is a summoner seeking a bounty. To punish this wayward summoner and protect the public, you will have to cooperate with your client. Alright? Client Saki and Shinsando. I wonder if Saki was that one person who was complaining about the front lines last episode. You'll want to ask her for the details. Look for a summoner woman around Shinsando.
This is a request from a fellow summoner.
Another summoner request. He's a veteran of many years, but it seems like he needs help searching for something. This will likely be a difficult task. However, I believe you'll be able to find what he's looking for. Wyatt in Monsei Realm. Please ask the client for more details. You should be able to find him in Monsei Realm. And lastly,
this request.
The client for that request works at a host club in Karakucho. Typically, civilians don't get to have any involvement in our business, but it does happen every now and then. It would seem this client is caught up in a rather peculiar fate, and is therefore unsure of how to proceed. Your task this time around is simply to find someone. Very basic, yes, but it's an ideal warm-up nonetheless. Teruya in Karakucho. What is an ideal level? I'm just now realizing that's on there too. Ideal level. Best of luck. Your client should be waiting for you in Karakucho. And there's no mention of an ideal level.
Business with me? Summoners are.
Lend your strength to those who need it. As a devil summoner, that's your true calling. But as you wield that strength, make sure not to lose yourself to it. Power corrupts all too easily.
Please come again.
Alright. Madam Ginkgo, good woman. Can't buy anything from here. And this will probably take us out. Alright. Requests. And we're currently in Karakucho. And I think that last one, requests. Okay, we need to talk to Teruya.
Here's what
movie lover. I've gotten to know this city pretty well over the past 30 years, but it hasn't really changed at all. And I don't mean that in a good way. Anyhow, today's rickshaw showing is a revival piece from the 10s, a favorite of mine. It's from when I grew up after all.
Hey.
So if he's been around for at least 30 years and grew up in the 10s, well, I was growing up in the 10s too, I guess. At least for the latter, at least for the early part of it. So maybe me and him are about the same age then. So then this game probably takes place in 2022 then, right? Hey, miss, you're Saizo's friend, right? I've known Saizo for a long time, but I've never been able to figure out what the guy is up to. I think I saw him chasing down someone's AI pet once, but then he got called up for an extermination or something. Yeah, you don't want any part of what Saizo's got going on.
Evening.
My current task is to compare today's Karakucho to what it was in the past. But when I look around here, it hasn't changed much from the way it was 20 years ago. I guess we're just not gonna get a name for this place. Okay, so
serious?
That sign, the the circulating triangles, I guess, or circulating diamonds, that means that's our dude. He kind of looks like Haru's fiance. Hey, you the one Madame Ginko sent? I'm your client, Teruya. Wow, so the rumors were true. What luck. So, yeah, I'm looking for a girl. She came to our club about a month ago. She was so beautiful. I'm telling you, it was love at first sight. We're talking the real deal here. But she hasn't come by since. If I don't get this love letter to her, then it's nothing more than a scrap of paper.
Please.
You've got to find her and give her this letter for me. You obtained Teruya's love letter. Any details? Let me think. Well, I know her name's Chris, and I've heard she works near the shipping district. At least I think she does.
Oh.
I'm actually not all too sure what her job is. Salmon runner or summoner or something like that. So, Chris is a summoner then. Requests. Someone named Chris in the shipping district. This is Wyatt in Mansei realm. Okay. Shinsando. Karakucho. Right, Yume. Alright, so before we leave Karakucho, we gotta go hit up Yume. Tax-free shop.
Welcome to De La Mancha.
Oh, can I help you, miss?
Huh?
Miss Ginko sent you? Oh, geez, she didn't have to do all that just for me. Still, I'd be glad for the help. Can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs, I guess.
Actually...
The truth is, I lost some Frost Diver superhero merch near the shipping district. Frost Diver? Is that a Jack Frost thing?
Huh?
Whoa, you don't know what Frost Diver is? No way! It's this awesome live-action superhero show. It's huge, airs every Saturday morning. See, he's this ancient warrior frozen in ice 20,000 years ago, except global warming thawed him out, and now he's a hero of justice secretly protecting Earth. He's Frost Diver, the Glacial Guardian. I mean, just so we're clear, it's my little brother who's into it, not me. Alright, Kenomata. Anyways, well, my brother, he was playing around with the superhero merch pretending to be Frost Diver. But one second it was there and the next it was gone. I think someone might have stolen it.
There's nothing left for us.
But it doesn't make sense. The East Shipping District is off limits and nobody else was around. I don't get it. So, in the introduction, I guess, to requests, we got a little image of a Jack Frost. No doubt that was taken from this request. Still, I shouldn't be unloading all of this on a customer. It's not like it'll change anything.
Please come again.
We got you. Alright, so we're not going to the East Shipping District just yet. We still gotta hit up, Shinsando. Yeah, we know what we can get at Zafiro, and actually we're primed to spend a little money there. Just a little bit, because we actually went through 80,000 yen. Oh my gosh, Karakucho is expensive. But Zafiro we should be good for. Alright, Saki. Intriguing. Weren't there 2 people at Shinsando? Mannequin and Saki. So where the F is Saki? Can't go past these jokers. And it should show us the little request marker before getting too up close and personal. There she is. I walked right past her.
Sorry?
Saki? Yeah, that's me. Madam Ginko sent you? Really? Can't say I recognize you. Well, Madam Ginko knows what she's doing. If you're the one she picked, I trust her judgment. Alright, you're on board. Here's the situation. I'm part of a larger team of bounty hunters. I've tracked the target down, but my colleagues all have their own issues to deal with. And I don't want this guy to give me the slip.
By the way,
So I give you the intel, and you take him out in my place. How's that sound? You'll be well compensated, of course. Then I guess we've got a deal. Let me know what I tell you, or let me tell you what I know. Our target tonight's a dark summoner by the name of Rock. Okay, I was wondering if they'd retired that terminology, because this is the first time we're hearing the word dark summoner all game. A dark summoner is just what we call summoners who've gone really rogue. Evil types. And this guy has killed 3 civilians already.
you got this.
I know he's been passing through the East Shipping District recently, so chances are good he's holed up somewhere in there right now. Dang, there's tons of action going on in the East Shipping District. It's like, go there if you want to die. Alright, and now next up, Zafiro?
Welcome. Huh?
Do I need help? Why would you know that? Whatever.
Listen up.
I need you to find Eliza's necklace. Great, thanks. What do you mean you don't understand? Fine, I guess I'll just have to explain. Eliza is a movie from 40 or so years ago. Eliza is the name of the main character. When the movie was first released, 3 replica accessories were made based on the ones Eliza uses in the film. They made an earring, a brooch, and a necklace. And let me tell you, they're too cute. I'd kill to have them. But I couldn't find them for the life of me, even on the internet. I'm tired. Don't think I've talked this much in upwards of 5 years. Anyhow, by sheer coincidence, I recently came across this woman who was wearing Eliza's necklace. I saw her near Monse, but she disappeared the second I went after her. I looked for her everywhere, but to no avail.
Got it?
Can you find her and strike up a deal for me? You can use this. 5K? Alright, bro. Monse probably refers to the border area around Monse Realm. Better check it out. My whole thing is, you want a one-of-a-kind necklace that was used in a 40-year-old movie, and you think someone who's walking around actively wearing it is gonna part with it for $50, bro? This man has no business acumen. Or maybe he's operating on an entirely another level, because, I mean, he does have his own shop. You can upgrade your comps at Compsmith, the workshop of the talented Tatara. Provide her materials and she can give your comps a new edge. But no hacks. Alright, so now let's see if the person that we need also has one of those quest icons above her head. No! It's him?
Huh?
Madam Ginko. I guess I did ask her if she knew someone who could help me. Oh no, this is the last person who we're helping out, number 5. So she sent you, huh? Well, I trust she knows what she's doing. Alright, I'll take a gamble on you. Oh, we never bought anything from Zafiro! I run a little business where I sell rare goods to non-summoner collectors. You'd be surprised how many big buyers there are for power stones or jewels containing demonic power. The money's quite good.
But alas.
But there's a problem. A big client of mine has asked me to find a certain gem. It's called a bright soul, and it's said to light up in response to the holder's soul. But no matter how hard I've searched, I can't seem to find damn near anything about it. I've played just about all my cards. I get the feeling you won't find it unless you search some special place ordinary summoners can't get to. The Axis.
I'm counting on you.
You think you might know where to look? Think I could ask you to check it out for me? It'd be a huge help. My whole thing is, if you can only get this sort of thing from a special place that summoners can't normally get to, how does anyone know a Bright Soul even exists? Alright, so...
Well...
It's not her.
What?
Eliza's necklace? Oh yeah, I do. I got it from my boyfriend. She was talking about this the last time we spoke with her. I guess it's from some old movie or something, but it's just so ugly. You want it? Who do you think you are? Sure, maybe it's not super important or anything, but there's no reason I should give it to you. Can we figure something out? So stupid. Come back when you learn how to ask for things.
What?
Oh.
Really?
Mannequin? Wait, you mean the mannequin? Why'd she misspell his name when she was saying it? Wow, no way, that's crazy!
Well...
Fine, it doesn't look good on me anyway. Plus, I broke up with my boyfriend forever ago.
It's up to you.
Here, make sure he gets it directly, okay? You obtained Eliza's necklace. The necklace has a tag with the woman's ID on it. Okay. The start of his romance arc, maybe? Yatagarasu, a supernationalist group in Japan that has been working behind the scenes to protect the nation from supernatural threats since ancient times. Many of its members are devil summoners, and they have an informal alliance with the Kuzunoha clan, a prestigious family of powerful summoners. Alright, bro. We got what ails you. But before that, we're gonna need a little something from you. Alright, so he's got nothing. No reason not to get our guy a calculator watch.
Thanks. You guess I'm up.
Alright.
Are you still here? Oh.
You got it. I'm impressed. You handed over the Eliza's necklace. What is this? There's some kind of junk on it. Mannequin took the ID tag and tore it apart. Huh? A fan of mine? Probably a Pinstagram follower. What is that? A Pinterest and Instagram? But my Pinstagram's not for making friends. Oh, right. Here's your reward. Zafiro now has new items in stock. Request complete. A necklace, a movie, and me.
Huh?
My money? If you haven't used it, go ahead and keep it. Not like I need it.
Bye.
Anyway, I've got to go post about this. See ya. New items are in stock. Are they? Where are the new items? Oh, cool. Okay. So it's new items for dudes. Oh my god. He only gave us 5,000 yen. This friggin' guy.
Are you? See ya.
All right. We're getting the F out of here. Requests. That one's completed. Teruya, we gotta go to the shipping district. Soul Matrix. East Shipping District. East Shipping District. I mean, we may as well, right? Rare discoveries. This icon marks rare discoveries that can be obtained only once through Demon Recon. Some of them are tied to progressing the story, so keep an eye out for them. Probably gonna see a few of those. And then we can skip that. And then almost immediately, what's up, my guy? You there, Summoner. I'm Frost Ichido, the eldest of the Jack Frost brothers, ho. Oh, Ichi as in one? Okay, I get you. Wouldn't you know it? I got some Dehemons I need you to take care of, ho. Pretty please? You wouldn't abandon a snowman in need, would you, ho? So we can also take requests from demons then. A New He Home Part 1. And we get Lourdes water. What is ideal level? You really mean it? Thanks a lot, ho. My brothers and I are looking for a new He Home. Somewhere we can live in peace, ho. I'm thinking that Seaside Warehouse ought to do it. Nice and quiet, ho.
Hee-ho.
But there's just one problem. My little bro, Frost Jiro, is allergic to spiders. He can't even get close to them, ho. And with all the Tsuchigumo nearby, little bro could never live here. No ho way. So we gotta go ahead and genocide the Tsuchigumo? Say less.
Yeehaw.
Please, Summoner, help us get rid of those pesky Tsuchigumos, ho. This place will probably be safer if you defeat 5 or so, ho.
It's all you, ho.
We're counting on you, Summoner, ho. Alright. Identifying elimination targets. And it tells us which ones are worth our time. Oh my god. I love new game design, dude. Some requests require you to defeat demons roaming dungeons. The enemies will be marked with the icon shown above. This will make it easier to track down and eliminate your targets. Alright. But for now, we're gonna want to run the dungeon because there's a lot of stuff here that we're trying to track down. Trying to get our grubby little mitts on. And hopefully we're running into some of our deems as well.
Enemy.
Alright. Nope, get some. So that's probably our target.
I'll kick us off, shall
Looks
we?
promising.
That's it, Saizo.
They're only level
Gotta
2?
try.
A waste of time. Get
that,
rid of
got
it.
Oh.
What's
Hold
the
on.
plan here?
See that terror?
We still want a Sabbath.
So
Yeah. Just one Sabbath should be fine.
Here goes.
You've got some nerve.
They just
Or
had to
didn't
get
even
in the
need it.
way.
Alright. So you look like you're cruising for one of them there bruisins. Can I help you? Yeah, I'm Chris. Are you a summoner too? Host club. Yeah, I went once. I got invited by a friend. It was more or less just a bunch of pointless chit-chat though. Thought it was kind of boring. Huh? Teruya? A love letter? Oh, you mean that loudmouth kid?
Hey,
Wait, you really came all this way just to deliver this? I see. Well, sorry to waste your time, but I can't accept it. Mind passing on a little message for me instead?
my apologies.
Tell him he's playing with fire. Get involved and it'll only get burned. But that doesn't sound like a no, though. It sounds like a be wary of what you're getting into with me, but it doesn't sound like a no.
Enemy. Careful. Now we can relax.
Yeah. Ain't worried about none of that.
Enemy. Incoming.
Crap. It takes forever to recover from the slashes. Alright, since Saizo's starting us
Finish
off.
them off, Saizo.
Very good.
There we go. And now we'll just be able to bully
Some nerve.
to death.
Yeah, that's so.
Oh, critical.
You've got some
You're friggin' dead.
Wow, over already?
Yeah. Genuinely not worth fighting. Alright. And... Whoa. Specific elimination targets. Okay, in some requests, speaking to specific people or demons will launch you into a battle. Such individuals will be marked with the icon shown above. Make sure you're ready for a fight before you confront them. And I don't think Onmoraki are normally found here. The demon's holding something. It looks like the superhero merch that Yume lost. Huh? Who are you? You got a problem with me? Look, I'm in a bad mood right now. Like really super bad. I tried to copy that lady. I did the poses, I yelled the transformation words, said it was morphing time, but nothing happened. I looked the same. What should you do? I mean, it sounds like you're just disappointed. What? That lady a friend of yours? That does it. I'm gonna kick your butt. Sorry, bro. But we're gonna have to go ahead and beat a little sense into you.
It's my time.
Escape.
All
Alright.
We're lucky
We can
you
run
can
if
go
we
with
want,
that,
but
Saizo.
that's not what we want.
What do you
Here we
think?
go.
We're
No
gonna
way
go
to
ahead
tell
and try
for
some
sure.
Zon
This?
action. No?
Let's finish this.
Let's stay calm.
Sometimes you gotta risk it.
Yeah. I'm
know
good
the
with
drill.
that. And then
Don't
we'll
be a
see if they
hero.
like ruin
How's this gonna
damage.
For no one till you try.
They're fine with ruin damage. Alright.
Too late for regrets now.
Dang. Augie. Okay, I'm cool. I was like, as long as it's not Saizo. Oh. I put Gremlin on Saizo, didn't I? You're telling me Gremlin's not weak
What are
to
you
fire?
thinking?
He's not. He's weak to gunfire, but not fire.
I know we can
Go
win this.
time. That should
So I guess in a way he's
All
still
yours,
weak to
Saizo.
it, but
Bingo.
yeah. Now it's over
Your
for him.
time.
Dance! Easy win.
Not a whole lot of XP, because, yeah, but you got the superhero merch. You should return this to Yume. Well, I feel bad for him. I really don't think, well, he probably wasn't going to give it back without a fight, but killing him kind of feels like overkill. Oh well. None of our demons are hiding back here.
Careful.
Okay, this is an elimination
Relax.
target. Just a singular Tsuchigumo?
They won't know what. Take it away.
This out of time for a deep freeze. Man, that was snazzy.
Yeah.
Style. Fun.
So
Go for
it's
the
like
next
That should do the trick.
How about I just watch?
they're weak to Zon, but
Wow, over already?
guess they didn't want us to be able to go ahead and get through this request too quickly. Alright. Another person. That's probably going to be the Dark Summoner we're after.
Close.
Blade Master. Nice.
Ouch.
Begin.
Yeah.
Good idea. Ringo, take them out.
Give him hell,
Got it,
Ringo.
girl.
Ease. Still with me? That works. Burn in hell. Is that it? Wow, over already?
Alright. There's another one almost immediately after. Nitrium.
Enemy. Get ready.
Dang. Got some.
Let's go all out. Wide open.
Begin.
Okay.
Good idea.
That's it, Saizo.
You got it.
Knew it. Yeah. Good plan.
Think you can handle this?
Here goes.
Enemy down. And they just had to get in the way.
So, anybody else want some?
Enemy.
Yeah.
Incoming.
Got yet another taker. But we're not actually going to fight you. Because, you're not giving us what we want. Wasn't there? I could have sworn there was an icon here. No? Okay, yeah. I'm like, I know I saw an icon.
What?
I'm busy. Piss off.
I get you.
You're a summoner, huh? And you're here to take down the target.
Yeah.
You got me. I'm Rock, the summoner who killed 3 civilians. And you're the one they sent to kill the evil summoner and dole out justice. That it?
But
Well, answer me this. What did I do wrong? Those assholes did terrible things to me, but nobody punished them. They just went on living their happy little lives. I was just a joke to them, so I killed them. What's so wrong with that? Like I wasn't supposed to hate them? Was I just supposed to keep suffering? Who the hell decided that was how the world works?
Damn it.
Why? Why did I have to deal with that pain all on my own? Well, whatever. I don't care if you understand or not. And I'm not gonna beg you to let me go. You and me are not that different. If you think something doesn't belong in this world,
Give me your best shot.
then you take it out the hard way, right? I really wondered if it was gonna give us the opportunity to not kill him, but
You know what to do.
my guy's gotta go. My guy's gotta go. He resists ice. Okay.
We're fine. I'll get serious.
Give it a shot.
Hope this works.
No way to tell. Can you handle this?
We know he doesn't. He's not. Oh, he resists Zon as well.
What do you think?
Feeling lucky?
Is that really your
They're
plan?
probably both weak to
There it
fire
is.
then.
I guess still with me.
That should do. Go
Pretty
for it, Melody.
strong though.
Hut!
He resists
Too late
that
for
too?
regrets.
Alright. We're gonna have to focus on the gremlin first.
This.
Aim and dodge down.
Die.
Alright. Not anything too
I know
bad.
we can win
Here
this.
goes.
They're strong.
goes.
You will
We need to watch ourselves.
get some
We're not out
meds
yet,
out.
Melody.
Some room to breathe.
We can't. Yeah, good plan.
Alright, let's try zoning you. 40. But at least it wasn't resisted.
They're strong.
I'm not
That's
your
your
baby.
key. Do it, Melody.
That works. Burn in hell. Did that hurt?
Alright. Gold.
So let's go.
And now we just need him to not miss.
Got it, Ringo. Nailed it.
So,
Out of my way.
a nice, strong Sabbath. And as long as we don't need to heal, we can probably take Gremlin out next turn. Okay, cool. We resist ice. And we don't resist that, but it didn't crit us this time, so
They're strong.
I'll take it.
Be on your guard.
Well, you know the sure side though?
Nice.
We gotta
Okay.
win
That's
this.
the ticket.
That works.
Yeah, we'll be
Burn in
alright.
hell.
Wait, was this Sizo's whole
Careful
backstory?
now.
I could have sworn they said Sizo's killed people.
Can you handle this?
Well, whatever. Maybe he
What's
just
up?
didn't.
Okay,
Maybe the people that he
Go,
killed
Arrow.
weren't civilians.
Appreciate the advice.
Out of my way.
All right, now it's just you and us, my guy.
Die.
Swipe probably hits everybody. Yeah. Now, we don't have Medea yet, so
They're strong.
I'll be okay.
Be on your guard.
nah. We'll see about
There's nothing. Take
gunfire.
this. Got it.
18.
We'll take them with this power.
Well,
Don't
let's
know
try
till you
ruin.
try.
This.
Blocks that entirely.
Holding
Just
up,
to be
Melody.
safe.
Ooh, what
Sometimes
is
you
your
gotta risk it.
weakness?
You owe
Let's
me
see if
for
just
this.
hitting them harder will be
This
good.
is
Try all you
Stop me.
want.
This is not over yet.
And we know he's strong to Zon.
You know what to do.
Not over yet.
Yeah, let's go ahead and heal up
Be too careful.
just a little bit.
Come on.
Another rampage slash. Dang,
We gotta win
Oh,
this.
that friggin' hurts.
No matter what.
Don't just charge in, meathead.
Back me up.
What's our opener?
Yeah, good plan.
You will
Hope this works.
attack. He's weak to slash.
As long as we work
You
together.
don't have to tell me.
We got
How
this.
about this? Hut! You like that?
Wow, crazy.
We'll take them down.
Okay, and we still hit the weakness, so we still have a
Switching
Sabbath.
to offense.
Let's go ahead and Tarunda. Because you're crazy with
Too
it.
late for regrets now.
Damn it.
Traumatic memory.
Son of a.
Alright, so he just undid our defense down.
We're
Okay,
just
cool.
getting started.
I'll be okay.
So his defense down. Where's his attack up though? Oh, he's not attack ups because we downed his attack. That's fine.
Take this. Boom.
We'll just keep having
See that
our buddy boy do that for us.
You like that?
57.
Gotta say,
Now we're on him now.
Take them out.
Son of
Nice go. I got this.
Yeah, Teruya again. You better use another traumatic memory.
too late for regrets now.
84.
a... Die!
I was about to say, didn't Gremlin learn Eat Whole? But that was
You know the drill.
that was after we beat those level 15 enemies.
Man, this hurts. I'll be okay.
We gotta... Yeah, Melody needs it the most.
Thanks, Saizo.
Turn for it
That
now.
should do the
Alright.
Got it.
I wonder if we can
So.
double down his strength.
Great job. We're switching.
Let's
the
try
offense.
it. Attack down again.
Don't go
Let's
over.
finish
That's the
this.
ticket.
How about this?
No,
Get lost.
it stays the same.
Too late for regrets now.
75. We're working him though.
I can't lose.
Another rampage slash.
Not bad.
Whew. Thankfully,
You know what
I'll
to
be
do.
okay.
we healed
I
her.
certainly hit
Don't give up
hard.
now.
Thank you.
That rampage slash is no
Ready to
joke.
just to be safe.
Do it, Melody.
I was doing that anyway.
Alright, 33 on you.
Smart choice. Switching the
Um,
offense.
Medicine. Himself?
That'll help.
Yeah.
Not yet. I got this.
Probably could have.
That'll work.
Well, we'll be fine either way.
Son of
Too late for regrets now.
Alright, got him, yeah.
Can't lose.
We did not have to heal, but it's all good. Pirated chip. Wonder what that is. You've completed the request. You should report back to Saki.
Any medicine? Look out! Incoming!
Nope. Are you? You're not a target. This thing is on us, though. Oh my god!
I'll leave this to you.
Good night.
How about this?
Take this.
Took him out. That was a joke.
Yeah. Trying to swing around and go in. Yeah, we can Dia. We're having Ringo do it because she's got the most MP. And then the only thing that's left for us to do here is make this place safe for the Jack Frosts. What is... None of our demons are here. We should still be able to encounter Tsuchigumos over here, right?
Enemy!
Nice.
Now we can relax.
Get some. 2 of them even. Now one wonders if this is going to count.
This ought to shred up.
Because I think if it does count as 2
Not like
Tsuchigumos, then it's going to leave us at a... What is it, 4?
Go time.
Yeah, this will put us
That's
at
it,
4.
Got it.
Oh, whoops. Well, meant to do the other one, but it really doesn't matter.
Eat this!
Out of
You're
my
freaking
way.
dead, my guy. No way you were surviving that Sabbath. You defeated the Tsuchigumo as requested. You should report back to Frost Ichido.
Enemy! Enemy!
Alright, we don't need to fight anymore.
Get ready!
No. We won't. This thing is in hot pursuit.
Now we can relax.
Alright, if it's pieced out on us... Okay, still can't get over there, but that's fine. First things first, We'll give Ichi the good news.
You defeated 5 Tsuchigumo already? Amazing! Ho! Thank you, Ho!
You obtain Lourdes Water 1.
Now even my little Hebro has a place to call home. He's gonna love it, Ho!
Alright, well. I was thinking that our ideal level might be like... Quest XP or something, but... And then we want to go to... What is it? De la Mancha. Clients in need of summoner's help will send requests to Club Cretaceous, the domain of Madame Ginkgo. Here you may accept requests and hear Madame Ginkgo's briefings before setting off. But I do believe we can turn everything in. We've made a clean sweep of all the available requests.
Welcome! Oh.
Miss, is that what I think it is?
You handed over the superhero merch.
That's amazing!
Wow, I can't believe you actually found it. Are you a goddess? Really, I can't thank you enough. I was running out of excuses to keep my brother away from it, too.
Actually...
I've actually got 5 younger brothers. I first started working part-time here to help out with the family finances.
She wasn't kidding about that. Alright, well. Or she wasn't lying about it, I guess I should say.
So we don't get a lot of time to spend together as a family. Except, well, when Frost Diver comes on. I saved up a ton to get the superhero merch, so it would have really broken my heart to tell them it got stolen.
Thanks so much!
You've saved the day for our whole family!
New items are in stock at De La Mancha.
I'll make it worth your while!
New summoner in town.
And I'm always glad to see you around the store, of course. I'll always give you the best deals.
New items are in stock. Portable first aid kit, limited. Chakra syrup, also limited.
Will this do it for Thanks a Bunch?
Back ordered.
Will this do it for Thanks a Bunch?
Hey, well, whatever. It won't let us buy any more.
Is there anything else? I'd love to see you again.
So we've got that, and now we need to talk to... I think we got to go to Monse Realm. Yeah. Ion, a new life form born from the ambient collective of data in the world's countless digital networks. As a sentient aggregation of all kinds of human technology, their existence is equal parts electronic and spiritual. They see human society as a vital source of information. And then... It wasn't her. It was... What did he want? Right, his is the only one we haven't done. Right, Bright Soul, because we haven't been to the thing. Chris in the East Shipping District. Okay, we gotta talk to Teruya and Karakucho. Saki. And Saki was in Shinsanda. We're in the completely wrong place. Alright, so we went here for no reason. Let's go ahead and give Saki the good news. Devil summoners, people with spiritual powers. They can make contracts with demons to wield their power and have frequently used this ability to silently change the course of history. There are many different kinds of summoners, including those who unite under a common cause, those who act alone to pursue their own desires, and those who seek and often abuse power for its own sake. Alright, Saki.
Yo.
Oh, you're back. You reported on how the job went.
I knew you could.
So it's over then. Thanks.
Sorry?
Huh? You want to know more about the Dark Summoner? Well, it's not much of a story. Apparently, the victim's parents are real government bigwigs. That's why this request came in so high priority. They're footing the bill. But the victims themselves? Scumbags. Used their money and power to do whatever they wanted and ruined a lot of people's lives in the process.
by the way.
Rock was one of those people. Lucky for him, he awoke to his potential as a summoner and used it to get revenge. What, you feel bad for him now? You're kind of a weird one, huh? Look, you can sugarcoat it all you want. Bottom line is, he abused his power too, and that means he didn't have the heart for this job. There's no point trying to understand someone like him. And if you want to make it as a summoner, you better remember that. Alright. I mean, I guess ultimately he wasn't any better, but... yeah. Oh well, he's dead. Like, everybody involved is dead now, so what, I mean... What can we really do? Can accept again, so there's redoable requests. Most interesting. Alright, and now Teruya, the last one of the first 5 that we can report.
Huh?
She didn't read my letter? Give up? But why? Wow, she's too cool, man. Seriously, what a woman. I guess I'm not good enough for her as I am. But I won't let it get me down. Someday, I'll become a #1 host and win her over. Wait for me, Chris. Oh, right, here's your reward. Dang, dude, these people are broke. A new request has come to Club Cretaceous. Alright.
Please, come in.
A new request was added. Phantom of the Night.
Oh.
I see. You've solved a few requests now. It seems like you're getting used to the job. I'd say you're ready to handle this request now.
As to this request?
The client is a detective named Masayoshi. He heard of this place from an informant and he'd like us to handle a job. It seems there have been strange incidents in Shinsando lately, and they've been impacting more and more people. Remember that a devil summoner's purpose is to help those in need. I'll be looking forward to hearing about your work. Sure. I've got a feeling there's a powerful demon behind this one. Make sure you're prepared for anything.
I humbly ask this of you.
The client can give you more details. You'll find him at Shinsando.
Do you have any? I bid you good luck.
So, let's go ahead. Hit up Shinsando. Take a look for someone calling themselves Masayoshi. So if Madame Ginkgo's warning is anything, this is going to be a boss encounter. Well, a side boss encounter sort of situation. But first we got to see what Masayoshi wants. And Masayoshi would be this gent right here.
What?
Yeah, I'm Masayoshi, but seriously, Madame Ginkgo sent you? I'm supposed to believe you're the best she could offer? You gotta be joking. Fine. I'm not exactly in a position to turn down help. Let me give you a brief.
Now listen here.
Recently, we've been getting reports of people around Shinsando suddenly feeling intense nausea and pain. Otherwise, perfectly healthy. Could be some kind of gas leak, could be the start of a pandemic, could be freak coincidence, we don't know. So I asked for some professional help investigating this, and instead I got you. Figures. That's all I've got. If it doesn't feel like enough info, then congratulations, you see the problem. You could try asking around, see what the locals have noticed. Believe me, if you actually get to the bottom of this case, I'll be happy to pay up. Well, you better get your wallet ready, my guy. Alright, so we'll start here. Say, is this your first time at Hydron? Pretty badass of you to come to a bar all alone. The alcohol here is pretty good. Hopefully it'll suit your tastes too. Alright, well he doesn't know anything.
Huh? Weird
things around here? Oh, you must mean the Phantom of Miasma. He's been all over local news lately. You want to hear the story? Sure, I can tell you. The sun's going down. You're taking alleys and side streets home, walking by yourself. And suddenly, your chest starts feeling tight. Your legs become heavier with every step. You can't seem to catch your breath. You try to scream, but you've got no voice left, and you collapse. Or something like that. The real theory is that it's some tasteless, scentless, invisible poison gas.
And the one spreading it around is this Phantom of Miasma. A guy with a black mask and big black cape. Sounds like Mad Gasser, but I haven't seen Mad Gasser in a 3D game. At all, actually. But the mask hides horrible burn scars from when the Phantom of Miasma was horribly disfigured in a tragic...
Huh?
What? You don't want to hear it? But that's just where it gets interesting. Let's see. If you're looking into this, you might want to check around Karakucho. So we got to go into the back alley at Karakucho then.
See ya!
Everyone online has been saying the Phantom of Miasma has been appearing in Karakucho too. Alright. Let us go ahead and get to that back alley. But yeah, it'd be interesting if it was a Mad Gasser. It's been, at this point, because I would say it's been, no, I think it was in SMT4, but that would mean it's been over 10 years since it's appeared in a game, though. And this would be its first time in 3D. Nope. Ooh, and they said a powerful demon, and I haven't saved in a while. There we go. Is that you? Oh, another victim. Go, McCoy! Use Agi to strike its weakness! Targeting weakness is one of the basics of fighting as a summoner. All making our AI making our lives better. It's nothing but a pipe dream. It's true machines have taken a bulk of the workload from humans. So much so that we barely have to work anymore. But you don't put food on the table by bumming around. I was wrong. Maybe we have to talk to someone before we can make Mad Gasser appear back here? Or can we go in here? No. Doesn't look like you guys have anything to say.
Pardon?
Phantom of Miasma. Was that a movie they showed here? Not really ringing a bell. Sorry, but it's not like I remember every little indie project they do screenings for.
Hey.
Hey, miss, you're Saizo's friend, right? Alright. Alright, so he's still saying the same thing.
Evening.
As is she.
Huh?
The Phantom of what? Never heard of it. That's some kind of curry dish?
You there.
Have you heard the rumors about Club Cretaceous? Well, between you and me, it might look like a swanky club on the surface, but apparently it offers other jobs, some of which are a little, let's just say, less than legal. Hey, that's just what I hear. I'm not expecting you to believe it.
Good evening.
Oh, hello, sir. I haven't seen you in some time. I hope you'll stop by our club again.
Disingenuous hostess?
Wait, oh no, I'm so sorry. I had the wrong person.
Hello.
Can I help you? Oh, you're not a customer? Oh, the Phantom of Miasma?
Yeah, I've heard about him. We live in scary times.
Yeah, but...
I have to say, though, the rumors are a little outdated. He hasn't really been seen in Karakucho. Oh, but I heard from a customer that the Phantom lives in the shipping district. Apparently there's this door deep in the East Shipping District. Always locked tight, or so they say. Huh. I was not expecting to get through that locked door so early. Apparently this Phantom was sighted breaking the lock and heading through the door. But keep that between us, of course. Alright. Well, I mean, she's in the know. Go ahead and hit up the East Shipping District. And then, we'll have ourselves our Mad Gasser. It's repeatable. I guess if we want to do I guess if we want more Lourdes waters, but I don't really care to redo it. Alright, so we're gonna drop another save. And hold on, because we need to heal and come back. My guy has 12 MP. The Omni system. The central infrastructure of a next-gen hyperspeed network developed by computer engineer Ichiro Onda based on his quantum network theory. With its creator dead and much of it unexplained, the technology is viewed as an abstruse black box. The IT specialists who inherited it call it the server from hell. Now we're ready. And our prize is...
Enemy!
Alright, there's random encounters back here. Yep! Mad Gasser, just like I thought.
Relax.
They updated his look a little bit, though. There's a demon all in black. This must be the one they call the Phantom of Miasma. You... This place is my stomach. You enter my stomach? That's my belly button. Don't stand there! Alright.
Ready to go. Go time.
Let's open up with Bufu. He's only level 9.
That's gotta hurt.
Loot twice.
Let's roll.
I don't know, Ringo.
Well, he'll probably inflict poison.
I hope this works.
Okay, we'll try Ruin on him, but he probably blocks it. Yeah. Why wouldn't Mad Gasser block Ruin damage?
Let's finish this.
Let's stay
Get
cautious.
lost.
Alright, so it's ice that we want to use.
Out of my way.
Poisma himself.
You'll pay for that.
And we're weak to it.
You know the drill.
Looks promising.
Alright, we gotta go ahead and hit him with the ice.
That was snazzy.
Style? Yeah, good plan.
Cure poison.
That's a dirty trick.
Keep your guard up.
You're pretty sharp.
She's still weak to it, but it's all good.
You need
That's
this.
what I needed.
I will
Try all you
Stop me.
want.
And then
Let's go.
you will Tarunda.
Out of my way.
Yeah, the Sabbaths themselves, I was like, man, that's crazy. A special attack at the end of every fight, but it's actually not overwhelming at all. Very finely tuned damage.
Don't be a hero.
Bingo.
Man, I'm glad I put in the time to get us a
Not your
gremlin.
baby.
Be on your guard.
How's this gonna go?
Oh, well, it's neutral, and she's got Fire Augment 1, so definitely want to drop that damage where we can. Let's see about regular attack. Nope.
As long as we work together.
And then see about gun.
That's a hit.
Resists gun. All right.
Too late for regrets now.
Another Poisma.
Damn it.
Dang, we got 2 people weak to it?
You know what to do.
So first, Lord is him.
Poison. Appreciate the help. They're strong.
Shall we?
Next
Do
up,
it, Saizo.
nice little Bufu for you.
Smart, let me see.
There's no reason for us not to Augie with him. So we can stack most of the damage possible.
Too late for regrets now.
32. All right. Maybe 2 or 3 more turns at most. Especially if he keeps using weak attacks like that.
They're strong. Be on your guard.
Zon. Neutral to Zon.
Can you
And we've got
handle this?
force augments on, so we absolutely want to go ahead and keep pounding away.
Oh, looks
win this.
promising. Do it,
Sounds good
Saizo.
to me.
So far, no crazy tricks. Exactly what we like in our boss
Get
battle.
started. Dance.
There we go.
You know the drill.
And then a
Don't
little
be a
bit
hero.
more.
Nice.
Only 17.
Too late for regrets.
Arrow is, well, I won't bully Arrow over his damage output. Poison breath.
Don't think so.
For that.
Crap. We're gonna need Melordes.
This might take a while.
Shall we?
That should do. That's it, Saizo.
Sure, man.
36.
Knew I could. All right.
We probably just need to go for it.
Wide open.
Except for her.
Doing, Milady?
Good.
She's gonna have to heal
That's
herself.
a dirty trick. Let's reset the clock.
65.
You gotta treat that.
We'll go for the Augie.
This. That's a hit.
And we'll bank it all on this Sabbath winning it.
Out of my way.
Got it. Nice.
Suppressed.
Totem memory. The Phantom of Miasma has been eliminated. Go report to Masayoshi.
You okay?
Yeah, we're good to go. And I went ahead and healed up at the safe house as well, but time to go ahead and give Masayoshi the good news. You're back. I just heard from the hospital. All the victims suddenly feel fine. Like nothing ever happened. Did you do this? But how? Well, I guess you solved the case all right. There's no denying that.
Take it.
See you around. Hope I never have to deal with a case like this again. You obtained gas mask. Alright. And let's see if the gas mask is worth anything. An outfit, you can equip costumes, changing the summoner's battle outfits. Costumes can be obtained as downloadable content. Changing your costume can also change the battle BGM. I should take a look at the DLC for this, because it looks like there's a lot. I'm not going to buy any of it, but... Decreases MB cost of support skills by 10%.
This ought to turn the tables.
And... the gas mask. He'll lose 3 agility, but gain 3 defense. Nah. We'll be aight. Okay. All that said, it's now time to return to the Axis and then actually go ahead and beat the thing. Ion's predictive power. Alright. So that one was actually... luck was significantly more against us that time around. They got an enemy ambush and it put us on the back foot the whole fight.
Hell yeah.
Man.
Pretty great, right?
But we still won. Even though we used our portable first aid kit. Had to.
Let's take it.
Definitely was not a way out of that. So wait, you found a human earlier? Oh, okay. I'm like not even reading the thing, but it's like she killed somebody for it? But I guess it would have been more concerning if there was a human hanging around in the Monse realm.
Enemy! Careful, that was close.
Let's see if there's anything different hanging around.
This is no battle. It's a massacre. You're wide open.
McCoys? Well, we haven't actually fought gremlins or McCoys. Well, McCoys we haven't fought on screen.
Do it, Sizo.
Do it, Sizo.
Finish them off, Sizo.
All yours, Sizo.
Okay.
Get some.
All right.
That should do the trick.
Take him down,
Good idea.
Ringo, on.
Take them. Now,
This ought to.
go ahead.
Here we go.
So far, so good.
Just getting started.
Alright, nobody's weak to that, so she'll just get to slashing, to ruin and not fire. Okay. So, we've got Poisma on hand.
Time for some punishment. Go, Arrow.
I'll do it, Millie.
Spread the damage around so the Sabbath hurts as much as possible.
Too late for regret.
There we go.
And they just had to get in the way.
Well, that works. So gremlins are appearing here now. Were there any other demons that
Enemy!
we were recruiting that weren't showing
Incoming.
up for us? Oh.
That was close. Careful. Now we
We
can
want
relax.
Tsuchigumo, whatever it's got.
It's dangerous. Get ready.
Oh, another risky enemy. Okay. Hold on, because these things are definitely not a joke. Wait, okay, it's 5 Haravina Buzz.
Could always retreat.
Shall we?
I hate
What are they
them. Sure,
weak
Sizo?
against?
Might as well test it.
Wait, are they level 20? Hold on.
Lowest kill streak buys drinks.
You gonna try it out?
They're level 20. Okay, this is too much. this is too much.
Gotta know when to quit, right? Lay off.
Looks fair.
Okay, and it doesn't use up everybody's turn.
You should have known when to quit.
Come on, think. Okay.
Don't we have an item? Yeah. Getting the F out of here, dude. 3 level 15 demons we can handle at level 10. 5 level 20 demons? Completely untenable for us at level 11. Crazy. Completely unhinged.
We're here.
Nice. So the risky encounters at least are worth checking out, because if we can get more level 15 Tsuchigumos, then golden.
Enemy.
But all that other stuff, that's too much.
Huh?
Nitrium.
See ya.
Alright. But I like risky encounters though. At the very least, it'll make grinding easier. Know exactly what to look out for. As long as, like, it's not some sort of Trek novice. As long as it's not some sort of progressive system, basically, where since we beat the level 15 Tsuchigumos, they'll never show up again.
Get ready.
And next up, it's always gonna be the level 20 Haravina Buzz. Whoa! You're new. And I didn't even think about the fact that was our first time. Like, that was also our first time encountering 5 demons, and now I guess that's just going to be a thing going forward.
Try it out?
Not weak to that. That's okay, though.
You know what to do.
Take him down.
That should work.
These guys are weak to Agi. I should have tried Poisma on the Bicorn.
Give it a shot.
Can you handle this?
Hopefully it's weak to Zon. It's not weak to Zon.
Let's finish this.
Best to go with
At the very least, the Chironoops are weak to. Dang. Completely clobbered it.
Too late for regrets now.
Alright. Still haven't figured out what Bicorn's weak to, but there'll be plenty of time for that later on, after we survive this fight and they do not. It's all good.
Not bad. I'm going to enjoy playing with you.
Let's try Gunfire.
Let's stay cautious.
Easy shot.
Boom.
Nope, it resists that.
I'm going to. Looks promising.
Let's seat him down.
So first up, Chironoop.
Not yet. Good plan.
And next she'll slash.
That's one way about it.
Resists that as well.
Easy. I'm not your baby.
It's all you.
Now let's hear you scream.
Yeah, we can just auto attack these things to death.
Too late for regrets now.
Easy win.
All right.
Oh.
Now, hopefully, is this going to be a Bicorn trying to join us? A McCoy. It'd be nice to get our hands on one. All right, and that's our Poltergeist that we haven't used in forever back there.
Careful. Now we can relax.
But yeah, we're trying to get ourselves a Bicorn. F everything else.
Let's take it.
So.
Demon Ore.
Later.
Look out! Incoming.
Nope. Stay over there. So far, so good. McCoy.
Careful.
Got some goodies for us.
Nice.
Bead.
That was close.
I do like the fact that talking to demons despawns anything that's on our tail.
Get ready.
Hair Vinaba. Okay, a one-time only thing. So this must be the guy's whatchamacallit, whatever he was after. Bright Soul. Oh, this must be the Bright Soul. You should show it to Wyatt. Because, since this is completely random chance, do not want to be wandering. Like, it's one thing when you're wandering through a dungeon doing something else, and you come across something like that, but it's another thing entirely for your entire purpose in a dungeon to be trying to get something that's randomly spawning. Because then it feels like it just takes so much longer.
Totally. Now we can relax.
Oh. What's all this then?
Get ready.
No. Okay, honestly, they're standing in the middle of our way forward, so we know what all this is. Can only really be one thing. Or, hold on. First things first.
Let's take it. Lucky us.
Gots to meet up with our buddy boys. Demon ore.
That was close.
So these two icons, this must be a rare revival bead. So it just tells us the kinds of items, maybe. The ones with the little frills around the end may be consumable items then. Wait, that's the dude! That's the guy who killed, that's the guy who, killed him in his vision. So we're about to learn more about Arrow. So is the Soul Matrix just a hugely expanded, like a social link dungeon then? You can hear a voice coming from somewhere.
Hey!
What the hell are you doing? Did you kill him? Answer me, Arrow! Once your mind clears, the illusion is gone. All is quiet around you. Okay, so not a battle.
Enemy.
Just a figment of what's to come. That looks intriguing.
That was close.
Okay, we can't progress any further down just yet, I'm sure, but...
Look out!
Listen.
Wait, Ringo, that thing we just passed, wasn't that the gate?
What?
You're right. Let's check it out. No good. I wonder if our soul level is too low?
That's unfortunate.
It doesn't seem to be responding. We may not know the cause, but it doesn't look as though we can unlock it. Roger. Best not to worry about it for now and keep moving.
That was close.
We will be fine. But I'm sure our soul level, a new portal has been unlocked. No need for it, though, because we got a nice little full heal. And with that full heal comes death for our enemies. What's that? It's a Takemi Nakata, and we got jumped from behind? And Gremlin learned Sukukaja, so it's probably for the best that we went ahead and did this. Obtain the Mystique Ice Augment 2. Alright, so before this, drop another save. And now let's go ahead and open this. Gate Guardians. Wasn't a monster complete garbage? In the depths of each floor, you'll find a guardian waiting. Unless you can defeat this powerful demon, the gate will remain impassable. As for why the guardians are there, it's hard to say. Perhaps defeating them and passing through the gate will bring you closer to the truth. A menacing demon awaits beyond the gate. Are you ready to unlock the gate and proceed? Yeah, let's proceed. Go ahead and beat this Takemi Nakata down. Alright. Whoa! Okay, so it's guarding a memory of his, I guess.
Die!
Alright.
There. That big league's demon. It's being drawn to Arrow's memory.
It wants my memory?
Yeah. I can just sense it after soul hacking you.
Then this guy might be the source of Ringo's condition. Let's take it down.
Oh, okay.
Ready to go.
So all those red blotches were demons taking up residence in the soul matrix then?
You sure, Sizo?
Yeah, and it's only level 10. Not scared of this at all.
They're strong.
Good plan.
First things first, drop all the elements that we got. I mean, yeah, Takumi Nakata is definitely rocking electricity, so there's no way he's weak to that.
Way to find out.
Don't know till
Here goes.
Which is good because electricity is the only element that we don't have access to right now.
What's our
Like
opening?
that?
Got a hunch?
Burning hell. Love to see it.
Nice.
too late for regrets now.
There we go. Plenty o' damage. Zio. Unsurprising. Good amount of fight in him, though.
I'll be okay.
Still good?
Let's have him drop the eat
Want
whole.
a piece of this? Got it.
Not a whole lot, but now we know what he's.
You like that?
Take it away.
Do it, Melody.
Yeah.
Leave it to me, Sassy.
He's good against that.
I won't let anyone with this power.
It's all you.
Let's Teruya, actually. Because that 110
Yeah.
dealing
That's the thing.
triple-digit
No,
damage
I
for
got
no
you,
reason is crazy.
That's so. Too
And
late
then
for
next turn we'll be
regrets.
able to have Saizo use gun and see how it fares against that. Enemy reinforcements appeared. Okay. Guys got backup. Healing backup. Oh, you gotta die. Critted us.
Give you my all.
And then buffed everybody. Alright. We got this.
Ready to go.
Though it'd be nice if we had Maragi though.
Should I roll? Fire. Bullseye.
Alright, no special affinity there.
Gotta win. It looks like it'll.
Take him down, boss.
And then we can still get these guys.
Not you like that?
Gotta try.
How
Hopefully
about
they're
we
as weak as
burn
regular
hell?
Chironoops.
You like that?
No. Definitely got a bit more bite to them.
That's your. Let's see. Go for it.
Let's go with that.
49, yeah. This
Too
is
late
way
for
friggin'
regrets now.
weaker. Another needle shot. I mean, as long as I don't see a crit at us.
I'll show you.
Defense Kuzushi.
Like that?
Alright, well, it could have been way
You
worse.
Still okay over there, Saizo?
I'll handle this.
Let's have
Feeling
him.
a little worn out,
Not
No,
done
Saizo.
yet.
actually.
Let's
We use
try.
our very last medicine. Not everybody else is going to be
How about
stacking
this?
Sabbaths.
That works.
Best to go with that.
Fine, I guess.
Because our 3-stack Sabbath is definitely going to kill that Chironoop, so
Weakness found.
don't really need to spend the time
Well, let's
working
go.
on it.
That should work.
At least not with Melody, because her firepower is the strongest, quite literally.
Too late for regrets now.
Yep, there they both go. Mazio.
Bad.
Alright, that ain't good.
They're strong.
Not
Be
done
on your
yet.
guard.
Let's go ahead and hit him with the Bufu action. We're gonna have to try to go for broke here.
That's the ticket. Right there, Ringo.
On it, Sizo.
Everybody's got to go in. And then we're gonna have to hope and pray the Sabbath finishes it
Good
off.
idea.
That should. I'll watch you burn. There it is.
30. Okay, I'm feeling pretty confident about this. Yeah, got him. Nice. Good freaking stuff,
I'm a
Melody.
real heartbreaker.
Kishin Bell. Obtain the Mystique. Fire Augment 2. Wonder if we can put that on her and then move Fire Augment to Arrow. A trophy earned. Arrow's memories. So, is it gonna fill in or just remain pixelated?
You lied to me?
Listen, we don't have to fight. Can't you see that the Phantom Society is wrong? Open your eyes!
Open my eyes? Don't give me that shit! Fight me, damn it!
I won't!
I said fight! God
Dang.
damn it!
That's how he died, refusing to fight his friend?
It's all so clear now. I was the one who was wrong. I'm sorry.
That's crazy to me. What could the circumstance possibly be? Because Arrow didn't talk about this at all. Not that he had any reason to bring it up to somebody he literally did not know. So, Arrow was in the wrong? Hopefully he elaborates. Vision quests. These are making a reappearance. Okay. In defeating the guardians of each floor, you will unlock and experience certain pivotal memories in your teammates' lives. These are known as vision quests. Vision quests are proof of deep and mutual understanding between Ringo and her ally linked by a soul hack. Keep actively exploring the soul matrix and you may come to understand your teammates much better. Dang. So I guess we shouldn't expect to see too much personal development in the actual plot, which was probably my biggest problem with Persona 4 compared to Persona 3.
Hey, you alright? Sort of just went quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah, we're fine.
What Ringo and Arrow just witnessed was a meaningful memory, or a fragment of one at least.
And thanks to that, I remembered something important. Well, more like I was reminded.
So, what we just saw was...
My memory of when I was killed. I'm sure of it. That guy you saw, Kaburagi, he's still with Phantom. He's helping them track down the Covenants.
Okay, so maybe I was too quick to say he wouldn't have any story development.
Then he's our enemy.
He is. But he's also a good friend.
So was this friend of yours really that mad at you for betraying the Phantom Society?
No, not because of that.
Will he tell us what it was?
I made an important promise to him. And in that moment, I nearly broke it. Really, I have to thank you. You've given me a chance to set things right.
What did you promise him?
Thank you, summoners.
Oh, Flam was like, not too much just yet.
The abnormality had taken the form of a demon, and thanks to your efforts, Ringo's condition is now stable.
Why tell us that now? You knew that the moment we beat it.
Actually, I discovered something rather unexpected, so I had to perform a cursory inspection.
What was it?
By eliminating the foreign object from the soul matrix, Ringo and Arrow's psychological wavelengths are now much more in sync, thereby enhancing your abilities.
Are we about to unlock team attacks or something?
In other words, there are substantial benefits to exploring the soul matrix and clearing gates.
More powerful abilities does sound tempting.
Back it up a minute. When you say her condition's stable, are you implying we haven't really addressed the root of the problem?
She was taking a lot of psychic damage, or soul damage, I guess.
Correct. However, the removal of inhibitors like the one you just took care of seems to have a certain impact. It's unlikely Ringo will collapse again.
So we've definitely pulled her back from the brink, but there's still more work to be done.
Still, I ask that you please refrain from the consistent soul hacks, Ringo.
Well, saw that one coming.
Yeah. There's really, especially after all the stuff we just went through, she's definitely not doing that again.
There are still many unknown factors at play, and we must not forget the associated risks. We should try to avoid any unpredictable scenarios.
Let's say...
But what if I get some kind of soul hacking withdrawals?
Oh? Is it that good a time or something?
I'd say I like it, yeah. It's not all sunshine and rainbows, but a soul... one's memories are essentially a big clump of info, so it's always a new experience. Every human soul is different, so it makes sense that no two soul hacks would ever be alike, you know?
Is that how it goes? Yeah, I guess it was something new, I'll give you that.
Saizo sounds like he wants another go.
Don't get me wrong, I'm thankful for what you did. But I'd be perfectly fine making my first time my last.
Oh, never mind.
Same here.
Really? But it's so fun.
I mean, somebody has to die in order for it to be something we can do, though.
I am of the same opinion. Soul hacking should never be your first resort. Please, Ringo, try to avoid it if you can.
Yeah, okay. I can't say no to you, Fig.
But Fig hasn't soul hacked anyone.
Thank you, everyone. It looks like Ringo is doing a lot better now. And I have good news from my end as well. I've discovered another lead on a Covenant holder.
Nice one, Fig.
I'm surprised you found another in such a short time.
I wonder if it's gonna be Mangetsu.
Perfect. Now we can really focus on finding the Covenants.
Let's get a move on then. I'm eager to see what the rest of these Covenant holders are like.
Everyone, please make your way back to the safe house when you can. I'll be waiting.
All right. And so ends... We're getting another one? Vengeful Opportunist. When guarding, slightly recover HP. Int increases by 2. Let's do... Gunfire skills add 1 demon to the stack when striking an enemy weakness. They already do that. What? They already do that. Even if he just uses a regular gunfire attack, we already get a demon. When guarding, we don't ever have him guard anyways.
Hey.
Honestly, I'm still not sure I get it, but you're basically some kind of supercomputer AI, Ringo? Yeah, you could probably think of it that way if you want. I'm basically like 100 times smarter than you.
Huh.
I'd never have guessed. Oh, got her. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? No, I meant it in a good way. You're very approachable is what I'm saying.
You okay?
Right, nice save. But yeah, we are most certainly not okay. What level do we need to be? Broken gates. The depths of the soul matrix are made up of multiple connected layers. Unlocking the broken gate beyond the guardian of a given floor will allow you to proceed to the next floor. However, a broken gate may also require sufficient progress in the main story to unlock. The gate is tightly sealed. Okay, so... They're like, nope. You cannot see anything you weren't meant to. There is one way through this, and you are going to proceed that one way. Man, I think I'm really fiending for some fries. I'll be alright. Alright, so let's go ahead. Leave out. Soul hacking. A special process only usable by Ringo and Fig, who can sympathize with humans, but synchronizing with the human target that can connect with and even alter the very core of the soul within. Although dangerous, it is almost... Whoa! Oh, okay. It's just to let us know whose is what. Ringo as well? Ha ha ha. At the entrance, illusions of Ringo's team can advise you regarding your exploration of the Soul Matrix. Ringo's illusion can impart summoner skills as well as assign ion orders, which help maintain the integrity of the Soul Matrix. In addition, speaking to the illusions of your allies will allow you to check your progress in exploring that specific Soul Matrix. Melody and Saizo sectors unlocked. Melody and Saizo's soul matrices can now be explored. Make your way through their psyches and endeavor to raise their soul levels. The soul matrix has expanded. Okay. There's no need to be surprised. This place reflects both of our mental states. So it's not that strange to see manifestations of us in here. You probably already know this, but you can access the Arrow sector through here. That's my section of the Soul Matrix. If there's anything you don't know about the current status of the Arrow sector, just ask. Anything you want to know?
Ringo.
Seems like you've reached 1F. We've still got a long road ahead of us, Ringo. But I hope we'll get through it together. Anything else you want to ask?
See ya.
Let's do this.
This leads to the Melody sector. If you want to know what's going on in this place, ask. That said, it seems like you haven't even entered the Melody sector yet. I'll tell you more once you've been inside.
Let's do this.
Past here is the Saizo sector. If you want to know what's going on around this place, just ask me. I'll be around. Then again, you haven't really entered the Saizo sector at all yet. But trust me, once you do, it's gonna be cool. You can now acquire new summoner skills. New ion directives have been added. Are they ion orders or ion directives?
Welcome. I am you.
Another aspect of your splintered being. I am the fruit of your experience. Thus, I preside over the inherent skills you may recall.
In addition,
moreover, I exist to inform you of anomalies detected in the Soul Matrix and issue you ion directives to investigate them accordingly.
Oh, so they're like missions.
In the name of evolution.
Through this, you may come to better understand the self, for the truest manifestation of the self called Ringo.
What do you desire, Ringo?
Whoa.
Anomaly detected.
You have confirmed instability in Soul Hack subject Arrow's Soul Matrix 1F. This is likely due to the gremlin that have been roaming the area. An ion directive has been issued to resolve this matter. We ask that Ringo eliminate 9 of the demon in question. Grimoire. So we'll get experience
Anomaly
boosters.
detected.
You have confirmed the presence of an unknown substance in Soul Hack subject Arrow's Soul Matrix 1F. We ask that Ringo retrieve 6 chain crystalloid alpha via demon recon. A fusion of Fortuna unlocked. We haven't even gotten a fusion yet, actually.
Anomaly detected.
We have confirmed the presence of an unknown enemy in Soul Hack subject Arrow's Soul Matrix 1F. The target is polluting the surrounding area, thus we ask that Ringo eliminate it. However, in order to ensure the safe elimination of the target, the following conditions have been set. Okay, so we have special battles too. You will not be allowed to continue should you lose, and the use of both items and commander skills are prohibited. What are commander skills? HP Incense Shard.
Anomaly detected.
We have confirmed instability in Soul Hack subject Melody's Soul Matrix 1F. This is likely due to the Jack Frost that have been roaming the area. An ion directive has been issued to resolve this matter. We ask that Ringo eliminate 9 of the demon in question. Frost Epitaph. That must inflict weak ice damage.
Anomaly detected.
We have confirmed the presence of an unknown substance in Soul Hack subject Melody's Soul Matrix 1F. We ask that Ringo retrieve 6 needle crystalloid alpha via demon recon. Sharpened Heel.
Anomaly detected.
Melodies. The target is polluting the surrounding area, thus we ask that Ringo eliminate it. You will not be allowed to continue should you lose, and the use of items is prohibited. Additionally, Saizo will not be allowed to participate in the battle. Ha.
Anomaly detected.
Saizo. Mad Gasser. Okay, beat 9 of them. Ancient Scripture. Don't know what that
Anomaly
does.
detected.
Saizo. 6 Orb Crystalloid Alpha. Sphere Bangle.
Anomaly detected.
Not be allowed to continue. Items and commander skills are prohibited, and Arrow can't fight in it. Alright.
What do you desire, Ringo? New function unlocked.
This function is now within your grasp, Ringo. Tristo. Instantly escape a dungeon and return to the city map. Luck hack. Yeah, let's go ahead and get Tristo. A good summoner's always gotta know when to quit. When things get hairy, you gotta call the retreat.
Don't forget.
After all, once you're dead, that's it. It's over for you.
Huh?
Hold on, Saizo. Didn't you die already? Exactly.
What do you desire, Ringo?
Well, let's learn more summoner
New function.
skills. Optimized process. When using skills in battle, there's a chance you won't spend MP. Sure.
Hey!
Have you gotten used to this ion-enabled fighting style?
Right.
Yeah, more or less. It's definitely efficient, but part of me is a little antsy about it. Summoner history goes back a long way. This is like tossing out everything our forebears built up, and that's not a great feeling. The weight of tradition, I guess. I know what you mean, but don't you think it's just as important to embrace new possibilities? Well, I'm not just talking about the technique. There's an emotional aspect to it, too. I feel like that was definitely fourth wall breaking for people who aren't really super hyped about how different things are. We'll be back, though. Speaking to Ringo's illusion at the entrance will allow Ringo to learn summoner skills and accept ion directives. In addition, speaking to the illusions of your allies will allow you to check your progress in exploring that specific soul matrix.
Please handle this.
Ringo, we need to speak. Do you have a moment? Yeah, sure, let's talk.
Cooperation requested.
I would like you to recover a specific comp and bring it back here to the Axis. Okay, so this is the next story beat then. This is a mission that is only possible for one with a physical body such as yourself. Flamma, Tree of Life leaf. Sure.
Well done.
Thank you. Before I go over the mission parameters, however, allow me to give you a preliminary explanation. As you know, Ion's mission is to gather data, then analyze it and continue to evolve with the information retained. To that end, Ion makes use of the Electronic Information Network, or as humans call it, the Internet.
To paraphrase,
the Internet has allowed the world to become more interconnected than ever before. It is a vital source of sustenance for Ion. Ion extends its information web throughout this network, absorbing a substantial amount of data in the process.
However,
for reasons unknown, the past month has seen an exponential increase in the number of destroyed informational devices, and this has hindered our data collection efforts. Ion has decided to address the situation by investigating the source of their destruction. Ringo, considering your physical presence in the human world, your task is to recover one such device. More specifically, we want you to recover a comp belonging to a summoner named Akira. It was destroyed 1 month ago, around the time the incidents began to occur.
Scanning records.
According to our information, Akira was a summoner and regular customer of Bar Hydron over in Shinsando. The chances of finding a lead there are quite high.
Please handle this.
Alright. Hangout Events unlocked. You can now host Hangout Events at Bar Hydron in Shinsando. Hangout Events can significantly boost your soul level with a given ally, so it never hurts to check them out. A new Hangout event has been unlocked. Alright, but ahead of any of that, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to heal and then we're going to save. So, unless something crazy happens here, definitely join me next time for more Soul Hackers 2.